all jokes aside, I do want to address the end of that clip. I genuinely was surprised by the reaction. And I did not intend to make it personal. But when I look at Stephen A and my relationship with Stephen A, he the head honcho at ESPN as far as I'm concerned. Yes, and I have been in this women's basketball space for so long and have been privy to many a conversation pushing and pitching and asking for space. So as from where I sit, if SA says, let's talk about it, it's going to be discussed, right?
Right.
Monica, I didn't know you could cook. I didn't know you was a chef. Because, honey, you was cooking this morning. You hear me? You was cooking. You had your points, but the passion, the passion and authenticity, Monica, that you spoke with today, well, I'm talking about, man, bro, I was on the edge of my seat.
Okay, so in today's video, we got Monica McNutt talking to Shannon Sharpe about why she had put Stephen A. Smith on blast. Stephen A. Smith went on a full-blown egotistical rant live on his podcast, responding to how he was upset, pissed off, and hurt by what Monica McNutt said to him live on ESPN and how she had put him on blast. This is what Stephen A. had to say on his podcast.
First Take has spearheaded diversity and equity. You have any idea how offensive it was for me to sit there and hear Monica McNutt say that about me when I'm the one who handpicked our roster on First Take? I'm in charge of content. I'm in charge of the contributors that are on the show. That would be me. Yet here we are on this particular day, and I am sitting up here, and I'm Google Alerts it is. Let me play for you the headlines. One headlines, USA Today, Monica McNutt leaves Stephen A. Smith speechless with real talk about First Take's WNBA coverage. That ain't real talk. That's the damn point. It's not real. It's false.
So I just want to play a little bit of that just to keep you guys updated with everything. I'm pretty sure you guys already know this is the take that ESPN had aired and took down on their YouTube channel. Some people said they did put it back up after a lot of people were calling ESPN out for taking a segment down. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was an editing mistake, but let's check that clip out again.
About women's sports more than First Take.
Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow.
All right, we got to go to you guys.
So did you say
you're my guy, but
who does more than
Stephen
us?
A., I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Wow.
Don't do that. I'm talking to you about the power that you have.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Okay.
All right, let's.
You're my guy, but I'm talking to you.
Guys, I really appreciate
you're my girl, but you've missed a lot of episodes of First Take. You missed a lot.
Stephen A., 3 years ago, you would not talk about the W at this level. Don't do that.
Guys.
Nobody was, Monica. You making Stephen A.'s point, Monica. Monica, you making Stephen A.'s point.
So, yeah, that's the clip that kickstarted everything. And that's why Stephen A. Smith went on his podcast and had a full-blown meltdown about this Monica McNutt situation. So I would like to highlight what Monica McNutt had to say, and then I'll come back with some more commentary, guys. Here's the video. And before I highlight today's video clip, be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel or if you've already been around to the channel. Let's check out this clip right here.
So I want to turn the floor over to you. What point do you want to reiterate? What point didn't get an opportunity to make that you would like to make now? The floor is yours.
Well, so I'm going to take y'all. Two things happened to me. I actually went to the Liberty game on Friday, and this episode sort of speaks to the growth of the game. My fiance and I, we just take the train home because it's easiest. We're in New York. And there are a couple of white boys. One of them went to Auburn. His brother went to University of Missouri. His girlfriend was with them. Another young white man. And they're probably in their late 20s. One of them might have been in their early 20s. And it was a black woman that clearly just left the Liberty game that sat across from them. And they just spark up, y'all, this spontaneous conversation about women's basketball. And yes, it was about this particular play, and it was a little bit about the Sky and Angel, and it was Caitlin, and it was about the Liberty. And I'm looking at my fiance like, this is crazy. Like, we're just on a train, and folks that you might not think are watching the WNBA hop into this conversation. And they're both engaging. They started talking about Auburn and the Tuskegee, and I was peak ear hustling for the record, but they was loud. So it's But I say that to say, Ocho and Shannon, I get that we are at a special place when it comes to women's basketball and the growth of the game and all of the eyeballs. I think what I was frustrated by in our conversation earlier is that we can hold more than one truth, y'all.
Yes.
Like the idea of some players being jealous, yes, that probably exists. But I think in Caitlin's debut, since she has made her debut, there's been a large and loud clamor or push, yes, that is Caitlin versus the W. Okay. And that is unfair. Okay. To me, yeah, jealous, sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million a shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot in the pros? Right? Yeah. I just need us all to do a better job of holding room for multiple truth. Jordan as a rookie, Joe, right? LeBron as a rookie, like Wemby as a rookie. When you look at guys that have gone on to be great, I'm sure they would not say their rookie years were cakewalks. Now, in the case of LeBron, and if we use Wemby this year, they have physically dominant and powerful statures. And so maybe that has allowed them to skirt some of the curve. But Caitlin is the guard coming from college. She got to get her weight up. The W has to continue to allow her to be one of the leaders of this platform, as Angel Reese has also been, because I know that's going to be a hot topic tomorrow. And so my whole thing is just, it doesn't have to be either or. It can be both. But the prevailing idea that it's the W versus Caitlin and that these women don't understand the power of the eyeballs and the audience that she's helped grow the league to, that's just unfair. And that's what bothers me.
Okay, so that's what Monica McNutt had to say on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Nightcap with Ocho Cinco. Salute to Shannon Sharpe for reaching out to Monica and saying like, hey, you know, things got heated today. I want you to come on the show. Are you available? She said yes. Stephen A. Smith could have did that, but no, Stephen A. Smith wants to go on his podcast, do this full-blown egotistical rant, and also talk about all of the women that he had put on ESPN.
You ever heard of Monica McNutt? You have now, because she's on First Take a lot. Shanae Ogumake, absolutely wonderful, spectacular basketball analyst, et cetera, WNBA player in her own right. Ask her how it's been to be on First Take. How about Andrea Carter, who's a rising star in this business? How much do you think First Take helped that? What about Kimberly Martin? What about Molly Kiram herself? Now, I have sat back for years and taken a lot of shit from people. Some who don't know what the hell they're talking about. Some who act like they don't know just because they want to get at me. I could care less about people getting at me. I just want you to be accurate. And it is highly offensive to me when somebody implies or flat out states, like Monica McNutt did this morning, which was factually incorrect. I challenge anybody to find a show in sports television that discusses women issues, that discusses the WNBA or women's sports, that highlights and profiles female analysts more than First Take.
So that goes to show you how hurt Stephen A. Smith was. It sounded like a soft, stern warning. He has to remind her who he is, the power that he has, all of the stuff that he does behind the scenes, and all of the power that he has on ESPN First Take. So don't forget to leave a comment down below and hit that like button if you made this far in the video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Comment down, new sub if you're a new sub. Catch you guys on the next video, and we out, guys. Peace.